All right, we are now live. Let's see, let's get this set up real quick here. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to Chicago. We are in Chicago right now. Good afternoon. Let me know where everyone is from. Comment below. We'll see where is everyone from. Hello, guys. Hi, Oser. Hi, Tara. Great. So let's go ahead and get this started so we save some time. Again, guys, my name is Fritz Colcol. I'm a serial entrepreneur based here in Chicago. I am one of the mentors for As a Millionaire. We are a group of mentors in Most Won't, I Will tribe. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, make sure you guys do. Check out mostwontiwill.com where you guys can click on the bio of As a Millionaire. This is where we share tips, ideas, and pretty much our knowledges and experiences throughout our entrepreneurship journey. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Let me know where you guys are from, and feel free to ask a question right below. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Tamara. Nicole. We're seeing some few people out here that I recognize from the last session. Let's go. Write down your question below, guys, and let's get this started. We got some people from Dubai, from Nepal, Jignes, hello, from India, Venezuela, New York. Anyone from Chicago? Let's see. Arthur, hello. Hey, sir. Great. Connecticut. We're pretty much international out here. Romania, that is awesome. Here you see, hello. Hi from Dubai, hi from Germany, New Jersey and Iran, Morocco. Perfect. India. All right, guys. Feel free to ask any question for those who are joining in. Again, my name is Fritz Colcol. I am one of the mentors for As a Millionaire, where we share our tips and knowledges based on our entrepreneurship journey when it comes to business. So feel free to write a question below. Let's go ahead and get started. Spark asks, I recently started a business and need some help recruiting. Spark, what type of business are you exactly asking? What is it about? What type of industry are you in? So feel free to ask a specific question below so maybe I can help out. Ryan Kelly 401 asks, thoughts on LinkedIn ads? I haven't used that yet, but I know a couple entrepreneurs that are making a killing out of it. It's an underutilized tool right now. Right now, I'm really focused on Facebook ads and Instagram ads, and that's where I kind of like gain a little bit more traction when it comes to driving traffic to my website, whether that will be in my e-commerce or my personal brand. But LinkedIn ads definitely something that I'm looking to kind of like add into my portfolio and maybe my knowledge. But right now, I'm focused on just Instagram and Facebook itself. But LinkedIn ads, I'm definitely going to get into it. Let's go ahead and go into the next question. Julie, my price. Can I do well on drop shipping? I did a couple drop shipping myself, and I'm still doing it. So when I first started, I believe 6 or 7 months ago, I was just selling bracelets and something that's free, right? It's a free offer. When people go on Facebook, you see a bunch of different ads that's coming into it. And one of my offers was click on this link. It's a free bracelet, just pay for shipping. So let's say that the shipping, I will charge them for $4.99. And the actual price cost of that coming from Alibaba.com or AliExpress, that's how drop shipping works. You have a manufacturer that's actually sending those shipments for you, and you're just basically becoming the bridge between the customer base that you're targeting through Facebook ads itself and also the manufacturer in overseas, whether that will be in China or somewhere else internationally. And then you just create a platform through either Shopify or GoDaddy or any type of website host, kind of like WordPress or so. Create a website with that and you connect the two, you can definitely make money out of it. So when I started with that drop shipping, I made a couple $1,000s in extra passive income every single month. But it all depends on how much money are you willing to invest into your marketing budget through Facebook ads. So now it's over flooded for sure, based on my opinion. I see a lot of people still making a killing out of it. But drop shipping, you can definitely succeed on it if you know what you're doing. So hopefully that helps out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Destiny Branded Images asks, best company to use for generating email lists. I currently use MailChimp for that, so I can do the email blast in a week-to-week basis, or you can even set it up every bi-weekly or monthly. It all depends on the company that you're trying to do. For gathering email lists, you need to be able to offer something in value. So I recommend, if you haven't looked at it yet, check out ClickFunnels. They have a beautiful platform out there, and it's really seamless to use, and it's very easy to follow. So once people, let's say, like for all the other entrepreneurs out there, you see them offering a free ebook, some type of value, and then you got to put on the information. So it's like it's a way to gain a little bit more, I would like to say, presence, and also to collect email lists, and it's a really good platform. So Destiny, go ahead and check that out if you haven't yet. It's called ClickFunnels. It's a really great platform. It's definitely recommended. Again, guys, for those who are joining in, my name is Fritz Colcol. I am one of the mentors for Ask a Millionaire. For Most Won't, I Will Thrive. If you guys have not checked that out yet, make sure you guys do. We are a community and a group of mentors that are willing to share our knowledge and experiences based on our journey and all our businesses all together. So make sure you guys go to mostwontiwill.com, and I'll see you guys there. Awesome. Next question we have is coming from Boom Boom Zero. Is high school important? I went to high school and college myself. High school, I mean, it all depends nowadays, right? Since we live in a millennial age in this digital marketing community and world, that everything that we do is basically you can do it in the touch of your fingertips, in your phone or to your laptop or your computer. There's a couple successful entrepreneurs that are really young, 16, 15, 17 years old. They're doing e-commerce or digital marketing agency. But I highly suggest you still go through the process so you learn and make connections with not only with your fellow students, but also with your fellow peers and teachers, and learn that process since you're still in a very young age. High school is definitely important in such a way to learn the basic of how to communicate and how to network and how to follow rules in such a way. So, and also in regards of college, I highly suggest that you follow your passion and you know what you want to do first before you're selecting a major. I myself wasted my time when it comes to selecting a major itself because I was just partying. In all honesty, guys, 6-7 years ago back in college, I went to Northern Illinois University. Partying at the same time. It's because that, I was able to accumulate certain amount of income and wealth already through the online community in Instagram itself. I was offering online coaching and also online personal training and diet plans, and I was making this cash flow, right? And I was a 18, 19, 20-year-old college student that's making killing out of it. And I feel like that college wasn't really important for me. But at the same time, I followed my passion, which was fitness and entrepreneurship. And I was originally majoring in electrical and computer engineering. And to be honest, I didn't really enjoy it. Would you rather do something that you love and, make a killing out of it? Or would you rather find something that's, or go through a motion that you're not really enticingly passionate about? I feel like going to the classes every single day and then you're not really applying those knowledge and expertise that the teachers are teaching you. For example, Calculus 2, right? I failed Calculus 2 at least twice, definitely twice. And I realized back then, it's like, what am I going to use all of these equations for? Like in real life situation, right? So it just doesn't make any sense and all that stuff. So it all depends. College is important for sure, guys. If you want to network and find, your close friends and everything like that. And if you really don't know what you're going through, but you got to think about the loans, the student loans, the housing and the time that you're spending in there. Pretty much everything right now that you want to do, you can just search it and then take courses, valuable courses from successful entrepreneurs yourself that you want to assimilate and you look up to, and then go from there. So it's all up to you. Follow your passion. If college is not for you, then don't go to it. Don't go through the 4 or 5 year period. Sharpen your skill sets based on what you want to do and your passion is. So hopefully that helps out. Boom, boom. Moving on to the next question. Again, guys, for those who are joining in, welcome to Ask a Millionaire live session. This is the mentor session coming from Most Won't I Will Tribe. If you guys have not checked it out yet, make sure you guys do. Go to mostwontiwill.com and you guys will love it out there. We have a private community in Facebook where us mentors shares all of our tips and experiences and ideas and answer all of your questions based on our experiences itself. So go ahead and check that out if you guys haven't yet. mostwontiwill.com. Creasy01 asked, what's your number one strategy for networking? Networking, there's a lot of tools, right? You can go to networking events. You can go to Facebook groups. There's a lot of different Facebook groups that you want to, depends on the niche and the type of group that you want to join into. So you can just go to Facebook and search and type in, let's say, networking, if you're in Chicago, networking in Chicago. So now all of these Facebook groups will come into it. There's another app called Eventbrite. You can go out there. They offer everything in there, like from entertainment, food and drinks, from fellow entrepreneurs and business owners in certain industries. You can go out there and search for that, and then you can make a connection. And there's paid events also. There's really big events coming up almost every single week. Social media is a good networking platform. If you're connecting and engaging people in your certain niche and industry, it will definitely help out a lot. So if you guys haven't yet, make sure that when you post something, when you post a content, make sure the hashtags that you're using is targeted based on that content. So if you're posting a motivational quote, so don't just use a hashtag like or follow or comment. It's not really a specific targeted audience that you're trying to target out there. So just one tip for you guys, if you're going to post a content, make sure it's something that's related to who you are and what you are about. So hopefully that helps out, Creasy. Go ahead and write down the questions below, guys. I'll be answering them within the next 30 to 20 minutes. Opposite of majority gone, bro. Keep up the hustle. As always, gotta hustle and grind, brother. That's way. Stonewall Third ask, what is the best way to market life coach services on social media? I mean, there's no right way or one way or on another. Like for advantage for it, it doesn't really matter. It depends on the value and the message that you're putting out there. Everybody nowadays is a coach. Everybody nowadays is an entrepreneur, right? The only way that you're going to stand out from the rest is either you're putting out a value out there so impactful that a lot of people are enticingly to follow you. So no matter how much value or content or followers that you have, if you're not providing value to your audiences, I feel like you're not going to get the exposure for it. So for myself and all the other mentors that I can speak of, is that we provide a lot of free values to the people and to our audiences, so they're more enticingly to listen to us on whatever it is that we're coaching or providing and what type of service that we're giving, right? So for me, myself, I provide a lot of free tips when it comes to lifestyle, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to entrepreneurship. I talk about it and I share my journey throughout my day-to-day basis. Just doing the My Story feature here in Instagram itself. And it helps out a lot. So a lot of people are able to, I would like to say, comprehend and also relate to what you're doing, because it's happening in a real life situation. So when I share my failures as well, people can relate to that. And then I will talk about how I'm able to overcome it. So if you're a life coach right now and you're trying to gain a little bit more traction and exposure throughout your social media, start putting out the value and documenting your journey in a day-to-day basis. Don't be shy, just be transparent. Whatever it is that you are going through, feel free to share that and people will be able to recognize that. Don't just share all the successes. Share the journey, the actual step-by-step process on, oh, okay, I did this and I failed doing this, so therefore I learned from it. And then now share how you overcome it and become successful for your next step. So hopefully that helps out, Stonewall Third. Again, guys, welcome to Ask a Millionaire. For those who are joining in, my name is Fritz Colcol. I am a serial entrepreneur here in Chicago. I own restaurants, clothing. I co-own also a digital marketing agency. I also co-own a e-commerce site called Cafe Lafite. I have 2 restaurants here in Chicago, Simply Talia and Talia Spice, and many other things. I do consulting. I do online personal training every once in a while when I have the time for it. It's a really time consuming. And most of all, I am a mentor here at Ask a Millionaire for Most Won't I Will Tribe. So if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you guys do. mostwon'tiwill.com. All right, moving on to the next question. We have one here from Yamove. How it is your best mode to increase your follower? I think you're asking for tips on how to grow your Instagram followers. Well, for myself, I use a method of pretty much engaging with the community of people that are targeted with my niche. So when I first started in Instagram itself, my focus back then was all about fitness. So back in college, 5 to 6 years ago, is that I was focusing on posting content that's valuable to my audience, which is fitness related. So whether that will be my transformation, whether that will be sharing tips on how to do a proper form when it comes to lifting, whether that will be workout videos, nutrition that I eat, and so forth, so forth. So when I started doing that, I gained a lot of traction from fellow fitness enthusiasts that comes out there. They started liking my posts, they started following me, and eventually create this community of people that's actually targeted to your own industry and to your own personal brand. So long story short, just to give you guys a backstory and on my growth when it comes to Instagram, is that when I started with the fitness journey back then, I was gaining a lot more customers because you're focusing more on the specific targeted niche. So fast forward maybe 2 years later, right after I graduated, is that I started to focus and posting a little bit more about my entire lifestyle, meaning, my lifestyle entrepreneurship, my family, my friends, my motivational pictures and videos and whatnot, and just sharing the businesses that I'm involved with. So what it does to my page is that I started to getting unfollows after that. It's because I changed my specific targeted group from fitness to a little bit about everything, entrepreneurship, lifestyle, fashion, and all of that all together. So I highly suggest just one tip for you guys is that if you guys are going to focus on growth, is that you focus on one niche first and grow from there. So focus on one thing. If you're focusing on entrepreneurship, great. Share your journey. Again, sharing your content and document it, right? From failures to successes and stuff like that on a day-to-day basis. And people will be able to relate to that. So share on that. Engage in the same industry and same niche that you guys are currently in. You will create this community of people and your engagement rate will just go more and grow authentically and organically. So that's just one of the tips that I can suggest to you, Yamove, and hopefully that helps out. All right, moving on to the next question. Next question is coming up from Pruthil. Thoughts on affiliate marketing and how to get good traffic. Affiliate marketing is a very useful, I would like to say, marketing platform, especially when you're finding the right influencers and ambassadors that are going to represent your brand. It all depends. If you know how to analyze each person's page and engagement rate and how much they actually cost and the return rate on investment, if you give them the free product and then, let's say that you give them the 10% promo code or a specific link, it could be very, very, very impactful and powerful. It will generate you more leads to your site and convert into sales. Again, just because somebody has, let's say, 100,000 followers on Instagram and then they get 1,000 to 5,000 likes doesn't mean that the product that you're giving them is going to convert into sales. You got to remember that and analyze that person's, the brand ambassador's niche. So if you're selling, let's say, a tea product, right, a fat burner tea, and then somebody has 100,000 followers and focus on fitness, of course that's going to somewhat convert because his or her niche of her brand is about fitness, and your business brand of the fat burner tea is also in alliance with her brand, right? So that's going to convert. But if you promote it with somebody that has 1 million followers, even if it has 1 million followers, right? But it's only a motivational page. It's a bunch of quotes and a bunch of motivational, inspirational videos. That's not really going to convert. So it all depends on how you use the affiliate marketing, especially when using influencers and ambassadors. Don't just get it promoted with a person or a brand just because it has a lot of followers. So make sure it's targeted and it aligns with the brand that you're trying to get it promoted with. So hopefully that helps out, Pratil. Again, guys, for those who are just joining in, my name is Fritz Colcol. I am a serial entrepreneur based here in Chicago. I am one of the mentors for Ask a Millionaire for Most Won't, I Will Tribe. We are a group of mentors willing to share free values and experiences throughout our businesses. So make sure you guys join and check out mostwon'tiwill.com if you guys haven't yet. Feel free to ask any question, guys. I still have another 15 minutes to go. Let's see here. Next question we have is coming from Sam Shukla 12. How's to start a website? That is very easy. You can just Google that. But Shopify is definitely one thing, e-commerce platform that I recommend. They have, I think they're still running a 7-day free trial if you guys haven't yet. So check out Shopify.com. You can just play around with the tools. Everything's just so seamless to use, from the banners and all the layouts all together, and you guys can set that up. If you want a little bit more simpler, check out WordPress, but I'm not sure if they're offering any type of free trial out there. But yeah, Sam, check that out, Shopify, and then hopefully that helps you out. Let's see. Moving on to the next question. The Entrepreneur's Diary asks, hey, do Instagram hashtags still help you gain engagement, or is it just ads nowadays? Instagram is a very evolving thing, right? When Facebook bought Instagram, they kind of like prioritized the business profiles that once that's attached to the Facebook accounts, Facebook pages, right? It's because it is business. Facebook and Instagram, of course, wants to make money, so they're gonna prioritize people and view it to the people, to the brands that are using money to promote their brands and their posts. So people who are using ads, of course, always has an advantage. But regarding your question, if Instagram hashtags still help you gain engagement, most definitely. I myself used it. I focus a lot on different things. Whether if I'm posting something about fitness, make sure the hashtags, again, like I mentioned earlier, that is related to the post that you're doing. So fitness, I'll do anything Chicago fitness since I'm here from Chicago, and kind of like be specific with the hashtags that I'm using. And then I use something that's a little bit bigger, broader range, maybe 4 to 6 different hashtags like fitness, motivation, biceps, core, abs, and something like that. It kind of like helps it out also. And also, one thing that I can give you guys tips on is that if you guys haven't used it yet, the tactic of when you post a post, make sure you tag and add a location. This helps out a lot tremendously. It will help you also to get to the Explore page. Hopefully that helps out, Entrepreneur's Diary. Feel free to write any more questions, guys. 10 minutes to go. Let's see here. Jignesh9 asks, I want to become a full-time trader. A couple of years ago, I opened a business and went into huge loss, and now I'm in heavy debt. What do you suggest now? Have you tried any type of debt consolidation that could help you out? If you want to become a full-time trader, that's not really my expertise. I know a couple people that are doing that, the Forex and even cryptocurrency trades, and they're doing real well with that. But my suggestion as of right now, try to get out of that debt as soon as possible and start either join a company first that you can learn from, so you can kind of sustain your current income in your living situation and just to pay for your month-to-month bills. And then from then on, if you have enough time, once you get home, you can start strategizing and planning for your next business and even learning to become a full-time trader. So if you're in a huge debt right now, I'm sorry to hear that. but it does happen. Hopefully the lessons and the learning experience that you can learn from the failures for your first business, and you can keep moving forward and apply that to the next one. So hopefully that helps out, GSNES, and good luck to you. Kenneth .jh asks, social media marketing agency versus drop shipping. Why not do both, right? I do both, and it all depends on how much more effort that you put in one or another. Drop shipping for my businesses right now is not doing so well compared to my social media marketing agency. Social media marketing agency is so seamless. You can just approach any type of business, brick and mortar businesses to your city. If they don't know how to use the power of social media marketing yet, that's already a plus for you. So it all depends on your skill set and what type of knowledge that you have, Kenneth. Hopefully that helps out. All right, next question is related to the social media marketing agency as well, which is awesome. It's coming from Exit Also 216. We are a startup digital marketing company to help people advertise their business. What is the best way to gain customers fast? Well, you target people that are in need of your services, and that's the best way. Either you target them through email, through social media itself, or in person. It all depends on how you approach things. One thing that I can suggest for sure, build an actual page or social media page for your digital marketing agency. Show the actual proof that you were able to grow your own brand. Because why would people listen to you if you haven't grown your own personal or business brand? And it's kind of just, you're offering, if you approach me, you're offering a digital marketing agency and developing content, and for me to gain more influence and customers and followers and stuff like that. And then I look at your page, I look at your business page, and it doesn't really do anything. It has 100 followers and 2 likes and 1 comment. That's a red flag for me. So one tip that I can definitely give you, Exitoso, is to build your own personal and business brand first. Show that proof of credibility of your own success, and then approach a customer from then on. And then it's more enticing for them to sign up. So hopefully that helps out, Exitoso. Again, guys, for those who are just joining in, welcome to Ask a Millionaire page. I am Fritz Colcol. I'm a serial entrepreneur here in Chicago. I am one of the mentors here at Ask a Millionaire. For the tribe of Most Won't, I Will Thrive. If you guys have not yet, go ahead and check that out, mostwon'tiwill.com, and you guys will learn tremendous experience and knowledge and pretty much shortcuts to your businesses to help you out to succeed in your entrepreneurial journey. You can follow me at Fritz Lifestyle. Here on Instagram, I'm very active as well. And make sure that you guys have not yet, if you are here joining from my page and all of my other pages that I shouted out on, make sure you follow Ask a Millionaire. There's a lot of values in here, and I want you guys to capitalize on the opportunity that you guys have. So feel free to ask any question below. We have the next 10 to 20 minutes, and then we should be moving forward from there. All right. Next question we have is coming from RJ661. What do you find the best method to generate new business? Well, let's see here. For my restaurant itself here in Simply Talia, to generate a new business for me, it comes with offers. Am I giving them incentives, like a free offer? Let's say that, okay, when you sign up to my email list, you get 10% off. When you post on Facebook or Instagram, you get 10% off. When you checked into Yelp, you get 10% off. It's about offering some type of value in order to gain a new business. So it's the same thing with any type of business at all. If you offer something in value that they're in need of, they're more likely to kind of like purchase your services or your products, because you're now generating different business and values. But make sure that you're not offering always free stuff, because too much free stuff and people are just going to get used to it, and even with the discounts too. So don't give out too much free stuff. Make sure that you're just doing it in a way where you just attract them. It's more of just like when you go fishing, right? You have a little bait. It's just like a little bait for the customers to come. So offer some free value to them, and you'll definitely get some more customers. And if not, of course, if you haven't capitalized yet on social media marketing and how you're targeting that, make sure you do. There's so many business to be made and so much money to be made here in Instagram itself, or even in Facebook and LinkedIn and Snapchat. There's all kinds of different ways on how to promote your business. So hopefully that helps out, RJ. Tara Business. Yes, I am from Chicago. Fellow Chicagoan, welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys here. Let's see here. Feel free to ask any more questions right below, guys. Let me know where everyone is from. Let me go ahead and see if you rep your city and your country. Let's see where you guys are from. Comment below. Greetings from India. Hello, hello, Paul. Thank you so much for doing this live. No problem, no problem. That's what we are here for. We are here to share our knowledge and pretty much our experiences for you guys to be able to apply to your own entrepreneur journey. So feel free to ask any more questions, guys. Okay, one question is coming from Exclusive Bright Side Clothings. Thoughts on online counseling page or coach for teenagers? It all depends what type of value you're providing them. My thoughts on that, for me, I'm a consultant as well, a business consultant, and I do mentorship here and also coaching for whether it's online coaching or online strategies and whatnot throughout their businesses. It all depends on how would you approach them, what type of knowledge and value do you actually have. I mean, if you're offering online consulting page for coaching for teenagers to help them, what exactly? Are you providing them the success and the tips and the actual platform and the actual strategies and implementation, and whether that will be in day-to-day plan or a week-to-week plan or month-to-month plan for coaching the teenagers? What are you exactly coaching them, right? So you find that product first. Let's say that you want to coach teenagers how to quit bad habits, whether they'll be in smoking or getting into gangs or something that's specific targeted, right? So you create that product based on that product first and that service and the value that you're going to provide them. You can't just do it, okay, I'm going to counsel for teenagers. For what exactly? What are you providing them? So figure that out first and then create a business out of it. Hopefully that helps out Exclusive Bright Side Clothings. Okay, another question I have here is, do you believe in Bitcoin? It's so funny. Cryptocurrency right now is actually down, and it's digging a hole right now. You know, it started, I think, beginning of 2017, about 19,000, and we're about right now, like 2009 or 3,000 or something. It's continued to go down. I myself invested on it a little bit too late. I think I invested like maybe mid of 2017, but I still made couple $1,000s because I want to play around it, and it was such a hype, and I was able to just day trade it or wait a couple days before I actually resell it, and I made a couple $1,000s and nothing too big. And then I actually got into BitConnect. If you guys haven't heard of it, it's like a Ponzi scheme. So when I transfer my cryptocurrency Bitcoin to BitConnect, I think I had a little over $10,000 in there, but they filed a lawsuit on BitConnect for being a Ponzi scheme because it wasn't decentralized or it wasn't backed up by anything. And that was the risk that I was willing to take. But of course, I'm still hurt about that. I lost, easily $10,000 from that. But from the $10,000 that I made from Bitcoin itself, I probably invested only $2,000 to $3,000. So it's not a full $10,000 loss that I lost. I probably just lost anything between $2,000 to $3,000. But yes, I still believe in it. I mean, the potential is there. But as anything, I don't know. It might be a bubble. That's not really my expertise. But it all depends on how you treat it. Some people just hold on to, when you buy really low right now and you hold on to it for too long, you're risking yourself for losing a lot of money. Or if you can just day trade it, or even like if it comes up by easily like 20 or 25%, sell right away and wait until it goes down again, then resell back up, and you just keep doing that back and forth. Of course, you're not going to make hundreds of $1,000s right away unless the capital that you're using is hundreds of thousands. It all depends on how much you invest too. But sure, I still believe in it, but I haven't really gotten back into it yet. I'm still kind of sad about the loss that I had got. But I'm still tracking it. I'm looking at the reports and actually analyzing it, what's going on. But right now, Bitcoin, it might be the best time to buy right now since it's really low. But then again, I can't speak for it for myself. That's not really my expertise. So hopefully that helps out. Okay, Utra Chandle 68 asks, I am a college first year student and I don't want to die mediocre. What should I do, sir? Please find your passion. Do not be in a rush. I mean, when I was, I think, 18 and 19, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I was already a hustler and I had this entrepreneurial mindset and just making money out of nothing, right? So back then, 18, 19 years old, I'm just hustling. I'm buying and reselling, whether they'll be buying and reselling in shoes or clothes or equipment or phones or, like anything that I can make money of pretty much. And that's why I started, getting into fitness, to be honest, is because I saw so much potential in it. 5, 6 years ago, the fitness industry and Instagram wasn't so big yet. So I developed multiple different social media pages throughout that specific niche. And then I sell the shout outs to the fellow fitness ambassadors and fellow fitness enthusiasts and fitness models. And then eventually the companies will hit you up, give you a little bit more percentage to their company. You promote them, right, for shout outs, in returning of the shout outs. Because there's a return, the exchange of value. And then, for me, it's all about just following your passion. If you're in college right now, you don't really know what you're doing, what are you good at? What are you're really passionate about doing day in, day out, whether you fail or you succeed and you continue to strive for, right? So find that within your heart first. If you're good at singing, pursue that. If I were you, I'll sing every single day, create content out of it, If you're good at dancing, pursue that. There's a lot of influencers nowadays just posting videos in a day-to-day basis and showing their talents. Next thing you know, one way or another, if you just keep going at it, documenting every single day, if you go viral, it only takes one time to get viral, and then once you go viral, you just capitalize on that media and how you're going to leverage that and create a business out of it. So follow your passion, create a passion on what you're really good at. For example, if you're a photographer and you're trying to, gain customers, just take lots of pictures. Your social media is pretty much your social currency, your portfolio. Just keep doing at it and make sure that you're growing in such a right way. You're not just want to get any type of followers just because you got a follower. When you're attracting followers, it's based on the content and the value that you're providing. So post content that is based on your needs and also on what you're about and who you are. So for myself, as an entrepreneur, I call myself a lifestyle entrepreneur, and I don't want to just focus on one thing since I'm involved with multiple different industries, right? So I post content that's really valuable to myself and also that's really connecting to my audience, right? So for me, I post my lifestyle, which is fitness, fashion, entrepreneurship, my businesses, my relationship. I'm proud to show that. So I will accept the fact that my page is not really targeted niche. But then again, for every follower that I get, they are really targeted and they appreciate of what the content that I'm providing and the value that I'm sharing with them, right? As I said before on the beginning of this live session is that when I created my Instagram before, it was mainly focused on fitness, and my level of growth got from 0 to 20K really quick. And then it just doesn't happen overnight, guys. That's one thing also that you should take note of. It takes time and it takes consistency. I was inconsistent many times, and I lost a lot of followers because I haven't posted for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, right? Because I was really enjoying the real life situation rather than social media. And I didn't capitalize on that. Back then, I didn't see that. So all the pages that I created back then that has hundreds of thousands of followers kind of declined because I didn't really take care of it anymore. And I would like to say I got complacent because I was making a certain amount of income already for a very young age since I'm 18, 19, and 20 years old, right? College student still. But yeah, getting back to your question, find out your passion and create a business out of it and just focus on it. Hopefully that helps out. Again, guys, welcome to Ask a Millionaire. For those who are joining in, my name is Fritz Colcol. You guys can go ahead and follow me at Fritz Lifestyle. I'm a serial entrepreneur based here in Chicago. And also a mentor for Most Won't I Will. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys check us out at mostwon'tiwill.com. We are a group of mentors sharing our knowledge and expertise regarding our multiple different industries to be able to answer all of your questions as well. So if you guys haven't yet, go ahead and follow mostwon'tiwill.com. I have about 4 minutes, guys, before I end this live session, so make sure you ask your questions below. I'll be more than happy to share my expertise and my experiences. Gene Calafan, love from Lebanon, man. You're such an impression. I appreciate that, brother. MG Stevens asks, what niche do you believe will continue to grow in the next 10 to 20 years? Digital marketing, for sure. I mean, it's just a business right now that's really booming. It hasn't been booming this much since last year. I mean, right now, it just skyrocketed. I mean, there's still a lot of competitors, but it all depends on what type of value that you're providing with them. If you haven't yet, like, social media marketing, digital marketing industry right now is definitely booming for sure. Lil Wody ask, hopefully I pronounced that right, Lil Wody. That's a very unique name. Advice for starting a cleaning business. Advice for starting a cleaning business. I don't know what type of equipment that you have, how big your business is, if you're just going to do a cleaning from room to room service. I forgot, there was an app that I actually hired to do that when I first moved in here in the condo. But they did pretty expensive, actually. It's like over $150 for per hour, but they will clean the whole thing. It depends on the services that you're providing. When you're starting a cleaning business, I mean, it seems like you're starting small, you don't have the budget yet. I guess start with your neighborhood first, offer the value and how much it costs, and then trying to analyze your competitors' rate and the bigger brands out there. And of course, your service needs to be a little bit cheaper to be able to get their business. So if you're starting just a cleaning business, you want to clean business from room to room, from houses to houses. Analyze your current top competitor around your area first, base your pricing on that and what type of services they offer, and kind of like match that and maybe be a little bit lower and be personalized with it, right? So make sure your customer service is great, you know how to talk and communicate to your audience and to your customer, and go from there. And then you can scale it up. Let's say 3 months later you were able to save so much money, now you have bigger equipment, better and bigger equipment, right? Then you raise up your service and go from there, scale from there. But that's a very generic question, but that would be the advice that I can give you. All right, next question we have is coming from Simply Inspire Now. What type of content builds more engagement? Engagement for content, it all depends on what you're posting about. What are you exactly posting about, right? For me, I post like almost 3 or 4 different kinds of content. One about my life and what I'm doing. So whether that would be entrepreneurship, just me posting, in my vacation or in my business or in a meeting or something like a motivational video coming from my YouTube or something like that. So that'll be one type of content that's about me. The other type of content that I post is a motivational post, meaning it's an inspirational kind of like content that kind of aligns with what I'm about and what I believe in. So it could be, okay, a quick motivation for hard work, hustle, right? And then to be able for my audience to engage into that, you have to have a call to action post and content and comment. So saying, for me, when I post that motivational post, I'll say in my description stating, like if you agree. So the people that are liking, they agree about what the message is, that motivational post is, and then, tag a friend to inspire, and then you use different type of hashtags that are related to that content itself to be able to engage your content. There's also another way to engage and gain a little bit more engagement to your content. You create a DM group. It's not really highly suggestible by a lot of people, but it still does work. If you have an engagement group that's a similar niche as you are more likely to gonna get a little bit more likes and a little bit more engagement to your post as well. So hopefully that helps out Simply Inspire Now. Clyde Official 05. We are building next Shopify. Any advice? Whoa, that's something big to claim something like that. Well, if you're building it right now, congrats and good luck to you for sure. Assimilate what the success is Shopify is doing right now. Learn, research on day-to-day basis. Follow up their footsteps and kind of innovate your own touch into it. If somebody's already doing something well within your exactly niche, not only through your question, if somebody's already doing well on something else, assimilate that, follow their footsteps and put your own thoughts and twists into it. And that's pretty much following a blueprint of success from somebody else also. And then you can put your own touch into it. So good luck again, Clyde. That's a really big statement to say that you're building the next Shopify. I mean, Shopify right now is like the #1 e-commerce tool and platform that everybody uses. And it's just well known. But good luck for sure. And then that's something that you're going to tackle. Travis Crane 5 asks, is there a cap on how many people you can follow on Instagram? I believe there is. There's a daily limit of about 30 to 50 followers within an hour, 30 minutes or an hour for sure. So you can't just keep following and following. But that would not be the strategy that I recommend for you doing in order to grow in Instagram and gain a little bit more traction and exposure. I suggest providing the actual value and content that you're willing to provide to your audience first and build from there. And then only follow the people that kind of like matters to you or are in the same niche as you. Because if you just keep following followers and then, you're just wanting to follow back, they're not really gonna engage with your content. They're not really, more enticingly to support your content and the value that you're providing. So make sure you're just not following a bunch of people just to get followers. Followers at the end of the day does not really matter if you're not providing value and passion and content that really matters to them, right? So you can see nowadays a lot of people has 100,000 of followers or even yet alone 50,000 followers, but they only got 100 or maybe 50 likes or so. So meaning there's some sort of wrong things that's going on out there. Either their followers are bots and fake, or the people that are following them don't care about them. They only care to follow back from them. So make sure you focus first on the value that you're providing to your audience and your followers. And that's what I would suggest for you. Hopefully that helps out, Travis. All right, next question. This might be the last question that I'll be able to answer, guys. I got to head out to my next meeting. But next question is coming up from Sui Ben. How to start in restaurant business? Great. When I got I'll give you guys a quick story on my restaurateur kind of like experience or my background with it, right? So when I first started, I bought a restaurant called Talia Spice, and this was I would like to say 4 years ago. When I bought it in whole in terms of partnership with my fellow business partners and fellow friends, right? So there's 4 of us that bought it. We bought that restaurant. It was already been made. It's been established for the past 11 years. Ever since then, they've been featured in, Time Out magazine and all this major publication, even Check Please, which is like a really notoriety brand for kind of like presenting and giving value to restaurants that are really doing well. So it's been a well-established brand already, and I just bought it. I bought it in the main purpose of back then, since, I'm a fitness enthusiast and a fitness model, all my purpose back then is to have, okay, wouldn't it be great to have a restaurant to be able to come out there and eat as much as I could? So right after I work out, I can just go out there and eat. That was my concept behind it. There was no any type of strategy session or business planning or anything at all logistic behind it, right? I just bought it because I want to buy it. It was an opportunity that came into my hand that approached me, and I just want to buy it and try it out. So I bought that, and I bought it on partnerships, The thing about partnerships is that you got to partner up with the right partners, and you got to know their values and the direction that they want to get into. So to open up with you guys and to be real authentic, that partnership got into a failure. It's not because of our decision making, but it's because of everybody has different type of ideas where they want to go. And we didn't really sign a contract on what we want to do for each responsibilities and whatnot. So it all kind of like fell apart. But from the failures that I learned from my first restaurant, I was able to gather all of those knowledges and experiences to purchase my next restaurant, which is simply Talia, which is actually a brother-sister restaurant of Talia Spice. So now all of the failures that I got from my restaurant, the first restaurant, I was able to transfer that to my next one and make it become more successful. So I was able to partner up with the right partner. I was able to hire the right employees. I was able to have all these ideas all together to be brought up and make it into fruition. So, okay, it got paused because somebody called. Sorry about that, guys. But one thing that went viral with Simply Talia is that I created this concept called Sushi Donut. When that came out, I think came out 2017, maybe of June or July. Boom, lines after lines sold out almost every day for the next 2 months. It was a hype viral thing. Time Out Chicago came out there, take pictures. 5 Food Chicago, Dine Out Chicago, pretty much all the Chicago magazines that are in the restaurant industry went out there. NBC News came out there and interviewed me too, and I got featured in NBC News. So it's an extra marketing and exposure for me, and it helps out a lot. So restaurant business, it all depends on how much capital you have, who are you partnering up with, What type of location is it going to be at? You know, location is the number one thing too when it comes to restaurant. Make sure you have enough foot traffic into it, right? And what type of marketing skill sets and ideas that you have. So hopefully that helps out, Sweetband. That's just a little bit background about my restaurants, and hopefully that helps out. This is a really good question as well. Before I go, I want to address this. Coming from NJ Toybox. Would you rather work for someone or start a business from scratch? For me, I like to learn the knowledge and skill sets continuously. Even right now, I'm constantly looking for startups to kind of like medium-sized businesses that are doing something that's in line with what I'm doing. So whether they'll be in social media marketing that I can help them out with, whether that would be in business implementation or strategy, whether they'll be in becoming a chief operation officer of them or chief marketing officer. It all depends. For me, I want to sharpen my skill sets in a day-to-day basis. So even I own all of these businesses all together, I'm still looking to partner up with another business that I can help out with, bring value, but also absorb and be a sponge, absorb the knowledge that I can from them. So if you're continuously learning at the same time and getting paid for it, if you work for somebody else, why not, right? So I suggest you do that first if you haven't sharpened the skill sets that you have for your own, that you can provide value to a company. Join a company. Join a startup company, if anything. That's the number one thing that I will recommend you guys for all the new young entrepreneurs out there, or even entrepreneurs that just want to start their own business. Join a company that's similar to what you want to do, right? Learn the process of everything from a startup. So therefore, take notes. Take notes. It's okay to be an employee. There's nothing wrong with it. Working a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong with it at all. As long as you're implementing all the knowledge that you're gaining from it, right? Take notes from that startup that you want to join into, that's similar to the industry or to the product or the business that you want to get into. Take notes of that. Go to work, and then let's say, you know, while you come back at home from 9 to 5, you still have what, like 5, 6 hours, maybe even 7 hours to grind and work on your dream business plan. So once you get home, okay, this is what I did today. Got it. This is what they do. This is what works for this company. Therefore, it's going to work for me too, right? You just take notes, and it's just a matter of taking time. So once you're able to gather all the skill sets and knowledge from the company that you work for, and it's similar to what you want to work on, and then you have a side hustle that's already working, that's paying off for your bills and to sustain your current lifestyle in a month-to-month basis, that's awesome. Then that's when you step away from that business and start going 100% on the business that you want to start. So hopefully that helps out. Enjoy talks, and good luck to you. All right, guys, I got to head out. So thank you guys once again for joining me here at Ask a Millionaire. Make sure that you guys follow me at Fritz Lifestyle. And yeah, I'll be sharing all entrepreneurships, fitness tips, and just basically my whole entire lifestyle. But make sure that you guys follow and ask any question here at Ask a Million for all the mentors to come. Check out mostwontiwill.com if you guys haven't yet. But I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for joining in, guys. I'll see you soon.